And it begins. We are about to start a 100-mile road trip to go get an engine stand for the youngster's engine with a whopping 407,000 miles on the 6L. You excited to have it?
To like fix my truck, yeah.
Okay. Do you see that excitement? That's 14-year-old excitement. My 14-year-old just built this. I gotta go see him. That's awesome. That's awesome right there. That bolt right there is the only one he had left because that just wasn't straight. He wasn't sure if it was wrong. He did a good job.
Nice. I
was gonna say, do we need
I
to
tightened the rest.
We need to tighten these.
We might as well.
Right here, we've got Jack's first vehicle. He doesn't know how to work on a vehicle yet, so he's gonna learn. So how excited are you?
Kinda excited. And this is gonna take forever to do. But
Not forever.
other than that.
He is so excited.
Totally.
We're gonna start ripping off the front of this and figure out how to do this. I've never really worked on a GM vehicle that much, so this is gonna be a big learning experience. He actually just asked me this morning, why don't we trade this and buy a Dodge? It's easier to work on. So this will be fun. Maybe that has something to do with only getting 12 miles a gallon. How's it coming?
Not good. I got it ish.
Got it.
Yeah.
Ish.
Here, I'm gonna give us some light.
Okay. You do that.
Is that metal or is that plastic?
It looks like plastic.
The way you're cranking on it, it looks like metal.
I've been trying that as well. Oh.
Jack got smaller.
Yeah.
He turned into Camden.
Yeah.
Actually, Jack is over there putting on license plate on his front bumper. So, as you see, we have all of this ripped off. Oh my gosh.
I've always wanted to do that.
So Cam was out flying his drone while Jack and I were working on this. But we've got the core support ripped out. We've actually got to make a run to Sam's and go do some, family stuff. But I think this is a good, we do need food. This is a good first start. I was really wanting to get the motor ripped out. I think that was a little bit ambitious, but I am very happy with how we're doing. How is it?
It's pretty fun now. At first it wasn't.
What was the worst part?
The two-step thingies. What are they called?
The little plastic
Things you gotta...
Yeah.
Sound effects.
Yeah, that was his least favorite. And he was like, Dad, I'm going to break them. I'm going to break them. I said, Jack, it's fine. Break every one of them. We'll buy a 50-pack. So I'm not worried about it.
Especially the one-step ones. Like, the two-step ones were fine-ish. They were just, like... They weren't hard to do. They were just, like, uncomfortable. That's probably not a good word. But, like, the other ones, you just, like... Actually, this thing. You just, like... But then... We, like, did that. And then it was plastic. So it, like... Did that. So this kept coming undone. It was awful. So then we just broke them. We just, like, broke all of them. On purpose. We just, like, ripped it out. It was fun.
It was fun. So, yeah, we pulled that fender skirt. I didn't realize it was held by 4,000 of those little plastic clips. We didn't pull this fender skirt. That is power steering fluid. And over there is tranny fluid. This garage is a mess. But, hey, you know what? Everything can be cleaned. I figure once we pull the motor out, we'll back this thing out, hose it all down, hose the floor down, and then we'll be good.
We got a lot done. We took off half the truck.
Half the truck. It does kind of look it.
Half the front.
Yeah, half the front.
Just kind of like.
We're not sure when we get back on this, so but for you it'll be instant. For us it won't.
Wednesday or Saturday.
This is about 2 weeks after our last video. We told you it'd be a while, but for you, it's instant. We're about to start draining the transmission, the transfer case, probably not the motor. We're gonna start draining everything so that we can get to ripping this thing out of here. My goal, I would like to have this motor out before we finish working today. I think it's a reasonable go this time now that we have the core support out. Let's get after it. Try not to make a mess.
It's gonna be difficult. There's like no good way to get this.
No, that's part of being a mechanic. All right, so here's what you can do. We can roll this out of the way and then you can get that straighter. You can break it loose and then we'll put this back.
I couldn't do it any quicker.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're going righty-tighty. Whenever you get these that are backwards, they get really difficult. There you go.
Hey, you were right.
Come on. How does taking those bolts out help us take the engine out?
We can put the engine taker outer on it.
The engine taker outer.
The engine taker outer. It'll be horrible if something bad happens to the truck. Like the engine explodes or something, so all this work is for nothing. And it all goes to waste.
It's not gonna explode unless you explode it. Don't blow it.
I'll try not to. No promises.
We get to start pulling the motor out. In case you were wondering, on this truck, you cannot pull the motor like you can with an old school vehicle. You can't pull motor and tranny together. It looks like the motor has to come straight up. The oil pan is hitting the front pumpkin. One more day that we can't pull the motor. That's like the theme of this. Like, hey, Jack, next time we do this, let's pull the motor. Which means we won't be able to pull the motor.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I got oil in my crock. Dadgummit.
That's not good.
Jack had to go drive everybody around so I could have time to work on this. You've heard me say, we'll get it out, and then we don't. And then it happens again and again. So finally, show them the progress. Boom! Now, because I took a shortcut and didn't pull the transfer case off the back of the transmission and transfer case are stuck. That's gonna suck to get out. That'll be another day. This has puked transmission fluid, black transmission fluid, black power steering fluid. It's puked everything all over the floor. But the engine is out. That's what matters. Jack, how do you feel about this?
It's nice.
Oh, hey, you're recording. So today, because the engine is out, and that took a while, because that's out, we got to get the transmission out. That is still being held. It's like, what, 2 days, 3 days later? That transmission is still being held by the Harbor Freight transmission jack that I bought. So if you're curious, that's the 800-pound transmission jack, not budged for 2 straight days. The transmission still has a transfer case on it. So I need to see if I can't wiggle it out, because I really don't want to drop the transfer case while it's sitting on a jack. So if I can wiggle it out, move it around, just like that. If I can do one of those, then I should have this out. Then I want to get this truck out of my life, or at least my garage. We think we have one bracket holding, I don't know, I don't think it's transmission cooler line. Some lines somewhere on the side of the transmission. Looks like one bracket is holding it. I need this whole thing to move forward 1 inch. FYI, pull the transfer case off before you drop all of this, and pull the transmission before you try to pull the engine.
Give me a size bigger, please. So it's these you need? 2 sizes smaller. There we go. I got it.
All right.
It's gone.
All right.
Into the abyss.
I'm gonna crawl under, see if I can find it. We got the transmission dropped. The transmission's here. Transmission jack is like here on its side. We had a jack on the transfer case, and it was hilarious because I was like, "No, Jack!" And Jack goes, "What?" I'm like, "No, not you, Jack. This Jack." Anyway, you had to be there.
I say let's just scrap it.
He says, "Let's
get
scrap
rid
it." We can look for another used vehicle. So we're gonna see how we can get this stupid transmission out of here and get the truck out of my garage.
So, normally people can't see the back of their truck from the front of it, but I can.
This is a very new experience for him. So we got the transmission out, and it puked again. Should not be that color. We're gonna see if we can hook the battery up, roll the windows up. I just gotta find where the starter wire is so we don't short anything out. Empty the stuff out from underneath it, throw it in the bed, throw it in the cab, throw it anywhere, and get this out of here. And then decide next steps.
So in today's episode of Rooster's Garage, we have a little project involving my teenage son's truck. So what happened was, when he turned 15, actually right before he turned 15, a friend of ours was selling his truck. And I'll show you the truck, and you can see the teenage son. And so we thought it would be a great idea for our teenage son to buy the truck, $1,200, and he and his dad were going to fix it up, give it an overhaul on the engine and transmission, and it has just really turned out to be a bugger of a job. It's just taken a whole lot of work, and everything that we try to do and they try to do seems to turn out wrong. So now today we are going to take the truck, we're going to get it out of the garage. So now the teenage son and Rooster have decided that they are actually going to what they call parts this truck out. Now you guys probably, part this truck out. You guys probably know what that means, but for any of you ladies that are here watching, some context to that is they're going to take all the parts and sell them on Craigslist. We're hoping that he makes enough money that he can actually buy another truck that he really wants. So come along with us as we try to get the truck that has nothing in it really, out of the garage and up into our yard. Rooster just had to fill the tire up because it was flatter than a flitter. So now we're going to attempt this.
Flatter than a flitter.
Anything you want to say about this, Rooster?
Flatter
Yeah.
than a newborn leather cat.
We're not getting rid of it because it's a big job. I knew it was a big job. We're getting rid of it because now with what you're going through, we don't have the time. We got to shift gears and see if we can't get him a vehicle sooner rather than later. So that's
And
what we
one
gotta
that
do.
doesn't take a bunch of work.
Yeah, we don't need 12 miles a gallon.
Right.
When gas is $4 a gallon.
True
So
that.
when I bought this, gas was cheap. It's not cheap now, and putting several thousand into rebuilding a motor to only get 12 miles a gallon doesn't make any sense anymore, especially
Not really.
for a brand new kid just starting to drive and just starting to work. This is a new addition to my recovery gear. So I just bought this last night at Tractor Supply. I'm not sure how I like that. I don't know. I'm used to the worn D-ring shackle that's on the back of the Kubota. So we'll see. But got the Kubota hooked up. It should have no problem pulling this because it did pull my neighbor's fully loaded work van up the hill. This should be a walk in the park. Famous last words though, should be. Alright, so as you go downhill, I don't know if you're gonna have brakes. Try not to run into me. We're gonna try to pull straight, and when your front tires cross about here, then you're gonna start turning so we can get you up the hill over there. Okay. Sound good?
Have your phones
Great.
ready.
I feel like I'm putting myself in danger to make a video. Nice. Goodness. Y'all, that Kubota is amazing. Is there anything that cannot crazy like Rooster.
That was too easy.
I know, that's what I was saying. I was like, this Kubota, is there anything it can't do?
Nothing ever works this easy here.
Oh
Ever.
my goodness.
This is all Chinese crap. I fully expected something to break.
Oh my goodness. We don't need a name call.
Do what?
I said, we don't need a name call.
No, this is literally a 2-pack of these for like $8 on Amazon.
Ah,
Yeah.
we should get some kickback from that. Amazon, are you listening?
Amazon doesn't care.
What is this
Oh,
for?
sorry.
That's just
It's a wheel chock. So he's got his parking brake set, but as an extra measure of safety, because, you know, life on a hill, hashtag hill life, everything rolls down.
I'm
including,
not sure, but I think hashtags are out now.
Good. Hashtags never should have been in.
Yeah, here's the hill that he's talking about. Down the hill.
These are Harbor Freight wheel chocks.
Okay.
So I have faith in these wheel chocks because they hold my boat from rolling down and hitting the fence and screwing up my motor, my lower unit, my prop, and all that. So they're good. I don't think this is going to move anywhere. I don't think the parking brake's going to fail, but 2 measures of safety. Please don't roll down the hill.
Here, Jack, you just go ahead and get in front of the truck so you can hold it if it starts rolling.
All right.
Especially with Camden driving, I feel safe doing that.
Oh no. The little Rooster's gonna drive.
He's back. You're on the hill. Stop.
We're good.
Look at that. They didn't even budge.
You just backed this up and you did a great job. Any famous words?
a baby could do that. And subscribe and like
Yes.
all the videos.
So that's it for this video because we don't know what the future holds. So
What valuable skills did you learn?
I couldn't do all that by myself if we did it again.
thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share.
Oh, this video's over?
Yeah. There will
Oh.
be more videos. I've got more projects I've got to do, smaller projects that take a little less time I can fit in.
Not like a year.
But there will be a lot more coming, and with this freeing me up, then I get to do a whole lot more variety of stuff.
Yeah, what do you want to see done?
Swap it.
That's
Yeah.
what we want to know.
Drop a comment. Let me know what you want to see us do next.
Ah, there we go. Matt, don't you dare include me trying to figure that out. I will knock you out. So it's done. And it's in the yard. And I should never have doubted Rooster. Not that I did. I didn't doubt you, honey.
Did you doubt me?
No, this is not about you. This is an AB conversation. I shouldn't have doubted him. But look at this. Like, I don't know. I see this and I know the money that was paid for it. And I'm like, oh, you just tore that up. So, oh, man. Anyway, so I think I'm going to learn something new here too, because I see this and I think trash heap, like we can't get anything out of this. He sees this and he's like, gold mine. So we'll see who's right about what's going to happen next. And the only thing I told him was, we better make the money back that my teenager put into it, because that would be terrible if he lost all that money. I'd be so mad. I'd be a mad mama hen.
You know, you say it's an AB conversation, but who edits this?
Oh, good point. I guess nothing is secret or sacred here. Bye, guys. Until next time. Jackson, talk to everybody about how much you love your mama. Like, let's put it on record right now. How much do you love mama?
This much.
Oh, my sweet boy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I knew it was bad, but seeing it without a truck, this will take a minute to clean up. Finally, I can clean my garage floor.